And there's the start of the race here as Viper leads. Viper leads here with a decent gap here to Natty. As Billy in third with Oompa in fourth and Showy in fifth. It's got Gilton in last. Adopted Goat in 18th. Tight gaze, and Viper's broken a DRS zone. Has broken the 1 second gap to Natty, even though there's not going to be no DRS here in this wet race at Brazil. Shooting third, Oompa in fourth, Shower in fifth, Mars in sixth, and Dino in seventh, Shortbread in eighth, Money in ninth, The Steps in 10th, F1 of Watch in 11th, Chandler in 12th, John Wick in 14th. Oompa has just overtaken Billy Michu on the turn. Billy. And Billy is trying to catch up to Oompa here, as there's a 1.5 seconds on gap between Viper and Natty. Oh, Gilton has just overtaken Roby. Oh, and Roby's got the switch back, I think. Oh, they're side by side, they touch! Viper is just building that gap on that here as it just keeps going up and down. He can't get past the 1.5 second mark. Gilton is 2.6 seconds behind Robbie as Robbie tried to go. They were side by side and they just touched wheels, and then Gilton just tried to turn in while the wheels were together and they just spun. That might be a racing incident that might go to the stewards. As the Steps is overtaking F1 Overwatch side by side here. And Step getting each other in space going into the turn. F1 Overwatch is the latest on the brakes. They're still side by side here. This is beautiful racing. They're side by side going into the final corner here. They touch wheels, but they're going to into the corner. Looks like F1 Overwatch has just made the overtake. This is a wonderful race, and it looks like John Wick has taken a penalty. Has taken a 3-second time penalty. This is probably one of the best, most entertaining races. As Viper is just trying to build on that ERS, as Oompa is using his ERS to try, and the Dr. Go has gotten a 3-second time penalty, so is Terra. They've all gotten. And Gilton has overtaken Robbie. They're coming into the turn. Yeah, hopefully they can have some clean racing. And Gilton has built a gap on Robbie. There's a fair gap between all the cars here. As Shortbread tries to push on Dino and Miles are all together. And then there's a 1-second gap between Shari and Natty. Natty's falling from 2nd to 4th here. With Viper with the fastest lap of the race. For a fair bit as well. by at least 4 tenths here. Yeah, by 4 tenths here, he's got the fastest lap. And Money Game has just gone overtaking Dino. There's loads of update over his ace here. Dino's overtaking on this side by side. Everyone who watches Dino and everyone who watches just got into the points. Here, sure, by the miles are trying to fight here. As Natty and Billy still fighting him. Natty's trying to push on Billy to get in that top tree for Reds. Fastest up Umber for 118.7. There's still 2-second gap between Viper. Viper's very confident coming into the race here. And it looks like that he's predicted the race well. Mars is fighting with Sherry here, coming into turn 1 here. Still fighting. Shortbite is fighting with Mars as well. Dino. Whoa, this car's he's slowed down a lot, and that just leads Terra true on the inside. On the outside hit. Goes Terra on the outside. A bit of slide there from Roy on the curb there. That's just lost him some time to Terra. Currently in the points is Dino, F1 of Watch, Money, Shortbird, Miles, Sherry, Natty, Billy, Oompa and Viper in first. Viper's just going faster up with a 118.5 flat. As Robbie has not had a good race here, as Viper's coming close, has nearly there's a sector between them to overlapping them. In these wet conditions, it's crucial to get these braking points right and getting your acceleration very perfect, or else you'll be slower than all the other cars. Wilbux and Co right there. As a penalty for flip. A penalty for Robbie. Everyone's cutting the corners. I don't know if these are penalties to a stick in there. And Moneygain has just got the overtake. They're going to switch back to side by side. Moneygain and everyone on watch just has the pace on Money. Yeah, and it's a lovely overtake from everyone on watch. He is the driver of the day for me currently. As there's still 28 more laps here. On three white cars all near each other here. As this battle is fun, it's really just not a tight battle here. Coming into the final turn here. no overtakes in the final 10. There could see some overtakes in the final 10. There's a gap between Showy and Natty's closing. Here goes Showy down the inside. Here goes Showy. He's got a bad out VLS here. Can Natty hold on to the position? No, he can't. Down the main straight here is a lovely place, as well as this second miniature straight. There's another 3 second time penalty for Javoy for multiple warnings here. Will he stick in the Stewart's room? His F1 Overwatch trying to close down the short line. Trying. He just really desperately needs these points for his team here. As that's how he's going to win here. As there's already some points being given out here. Watch is closed down the gap to 0.5 seconds here. He's closing it down on the main straight. Could see a move from F1 Overwatch here. Down the main straight here. Coming in. It's fast enough by Uber with a 118.4. But Short Point is just pulled ahead away. Here, there's going to be probably no move here from F1 Overwatch here. As it's gone really slow around the corner. I think there was contact between Short Point and Miles here. Miles trying to look for an overtake on Natty. He just closes the door on Miles here. Oh, there's an overtake with Gilton and Dr. Goat here. Oh, that's a big spin by Dr. Goat on the curb here. F1 Overwatch trying to get another place. He's only in 8th position. He'll only score 3 points, I think, for his team here. Fastest lap Umpo with a 118.4. It looks like he has the pace to overtake Viper, but can he just pull off the move? There's still 1.9 seconds between them. Shortbird just getting annoyed with Miles going so slow through turns 1 and 2 here. Here's Terra trying to push under the steps. Oh, there's an overtake by Miles on Natty here. They're side by side. Natty's pushed Miles off the track and through. He goes. Oh, there's a bit of a spin there. There's contact between Miles and Natty. Is there damage, I wonder? There's a dive bomb here from Natty. For Miles, and Miles has both of them has won! It's incredible stuff here! What has happened there? Natty will be fuming with Miles. As that has put both of them in the bin, and F1 Overwatch is in Chopin, and Billy is in third now. Dr. Go with another time penalty here. I wonder what everyone is thinking. I wonder what everyone's thinking about that move from Natty. He just closed the door on Miles here. What does everyone think? Who thinks that was a good move? I don't think anyone thought that was a good move here. As Natty's still in the points here, so is Miles. They'll only be scoring 1 and 2 points. Here, there's a battle between the two of them. This is a very interesting race. We've had 2 big spins. Oh, a bit of a spin there from Natty around the corner there. Just put too much on the throttle. Yeah, I think Natty is really struggling on the wets here. It's just not. He doesn't have the pace in the wet. He might have the pace in the dry and qualifying. Oh, and another big spin there. The car is just snapping all over the place in the wet. Fastest lap from Viper with a 1:18.1. Still, Viper is still gaining on him somehow, even though Umba is still putting in all these fast laps. To be honest, I felt that he had the pace when he got that pole position in qualifying. But I don't think he has the pace he hasn't. There's a yellow flag here as Javoy goes up a place, John Wick goes up a place. What happened there? Miles overtakes Natty. They're side by side, the two enemies. Goes around the corner. Miles makes the overtake on Natty this time with no wheel spin. Oh, a bit of a spin there from Dino as he just snaps the car like Natty does around the corner. Let's just push Miles into him, but the gap is even closed more. Might be an overtake here from Shawbird, trying to push on Shari here. Can he make the overtake? Can he make the overtake? He's using all the US going around the outside, and they nearly make contact as Shawbird moves up into fourth. But I try and push on Shawbird because I don't think anyone's catching Oompa and Viper. Oh, bit of a spin there from Dino and the turn one. Robbie has no US to make the move. 3-second penalty for. Oh, and Money Gain has just made an overtake on. Oh, and F1 Overwatch has spun. True goes Natty in seventh, and that is very. And F1 Overwatch is just in the bin. He's going all the way down. I think he might be retiring straight. Trying to get onto the track safely here. As Dino's trying to. Shari's. Natty is really. Not shy. Now he's trying to really push hard here as he's struggling in the west. Another yellow flag. So I think it's F1 Overwatch into 17th here. I think he's retiring. Yeah, he's retiring in this race, I think. It's actually sad. He was my driver of the day and he spun. What does everyone think about that? He's going to not be happy here. I don't know if he's retiring or not, but he's got a 23-second time penalty. But Shari's back in it here. Oh, not Shari. Now he's moved up 2 places with Miles still in 9th. Miles is pushed on Dino, they're side by side. Miles and Dino are side by side. Heels, but Dino just. Yeah, and there goes F1 Overwatch into the pit and the tyres. Apparently the rain is stopping here. That might suit Natty's driving style here. Can Natty get past this unpredictable driver here? As Shortbird is trying to look for the overtake. Has just gone Billy's gone really slow around that corner here. So another yellow flag, it's a blue card, it's Teddy, he's gone into the pit. Is he changing tyre? I don't know. But true goes everyone. Does he think it's going to go into dries or is he retiring? I don't know. But Dino's made the overtake on Natty. Natty's slowing down here. What has happened to him? Is there people... Teddy might be retiring here. No, he's changing the tyres. He's going onto the dry tyres. Could he undercut everyone? As the weather seems to be stopping here. That he into 10th here. He's lost 4 positions here. Terra Teddy, I don't know if that was a good decision here. How far is he away from the... No, that was not a good... I don't think that was a good... As now he makes it overtake under 4097, and he makes a clean overtake here. It's a weird strategy from Terra Teddy. He might have pit maybe like 5. Oh, and that he's got a time penalty for exceeding track limits. Pardon me. This is an interesting race. I feel like Terra has messed with that strategy here, and he's struggling on the dries here. Yeah, he cannot put the shot down. He has messed up the strategy terribly here, and he will not. And I don't think, yeah, he's very slow here. He's going pit speed through these corners here. Viper, it's going to be blue flags here. Viper is safe there, and Oompa is still 1.5. John Wick is overtaking the boy here. It's a clean overtake, no side by side. John Wick sneaks into the points. Shorebird could go for the overtake here. As it's going to look for that, he's going to go for the overtake. He's going to enable EOS, maybe fastened up by Viper at 117.9. Yeah, Billy is using all his EOS to defend from Shorebird. And Shorebird is now pushing Money Game into the pit. Is it time for drive? The chat is saying it's time for drives. I feel you can go another. Is probably doing another 1 or 2 laps on the intermediates because it seems like they're the fast tire. What? Money has put on another set of intermediates. I think Money might have put on another set of intermediates. Well, I didn't check this. Is my game glitching? Or is this guy just messed up his strategy? Yeah, he's put on another set of intermediates. What has he done there? Does he think? Oompa. I think that's just glitch. Did Oompa pit for another set of intermediates? I don't know. Well, this game is really glitchy. There's so many bugs. Yeah, it's kind of quite late. There's really not enough pace here. Maybe Terra has got the right strategy. But he might be catching up. No! As he's got blue flags here. But he does not seem to have the pace. Anyone into the pit. Oh, Oompa's passed Billy as he's gone into the pit. Has he gone into the drop? No, he's gone on to another intermediate. Maybe people have gotten from their racing engineers that he's got another. And John Wick goes into the pit. John Wick will go on to another set. Of intermediates. I feel bad as Rogi and Adopted go into the pit. John Wick coming out of the pits here. As I think everyone's just going for intermediates again. Terra has messed up his strategy here. As Terry has overtaken the blue flag here. This is very interesting. Gone soft. How can he stretch it? Another 17 laps on the soft. Well, I don't know. Viper into the pits here. And Shorebird will overtake him, I think, on the main straight. Will Viper immediate? Yes, he will. As Shorebird takes the lead. Shall he take second here? And Viper in, I think, turn 4. It's going to be a tight battle between him and Oompa as building up speed here. Oompa just takes it. very close there. Good money trying to overtake on Gilton here. As Gilton's still not paid, so is Miles, so the steps Chandler, Flip, Dino, wow. Shortbird and Sherry haven't paid either. There's a yellow flag coming in. It's a yellow car. Who? I don't know who it is. There's a yellow car. Back marker. It's Gilton here. Don't know what happened there. Yellow Teddy is pitting again. As he's stuck in the pits, I think. He's crashed in the pits. He is DNF'd. I think he's disqualified because he crashed in the pits. What? Now he went on a set of mediums. And he's coming back on track, but it says he's DNF'd. Because blacks are thrown down. There's a car into the pits here. Did John Wick into the pits? No. I think it's Oompa into the pits here. No, it's Roby into the pits. He's DNF'd in the pits. So as a safe DNF here, and there'll be no penalties for him here. Flip blue flags here. Very calm race here, as I think it might be a good start to pit for another set of intermediates, or some people might stay out, but I think they have to make pits here. There's no real overtakes, as there's a lot of them are just blue flags. They've gone lap under. 3-second penalty for Flip here. Multiple warnings. There's a massive train here, as Money, Billy, Chandler, and the steps are all in a big train. Just getting those DRS, and Flip might come into that train. Another fastest lap at 16.9 with new tyres. This is incredible pace from Viper here. But I don't know if he can get back into the lead because Oompa has undercutted him. As Flip goes into the pits for a new set of intermediates, I believe. And Viper loses a place. To Miles here. Two people into the pits is Flip and Gilton here. Both of them will probably go into a new set of intermediates. I think it's a safety car here. Is it a safety car or is it just yellow flags all over the track? Chandler has DNF'd here. What has happened there? There's a safety car deployed that might just help all the people who are gonna overcut Viper is DNF'd here. What has happened there? Why is Viper DNF'd here? Viper has DNF'd the guy who had the most pace, but his strategy was ruined. I have no idea. I think Shortbird might win here. He's gone into a pit. Oompa has over him. The safety car behind the Shortbird here. Shortbird actually has not. Oompa has on 5-lap old intermediates with Shortbird in second. It's gonna have second. There's gonna be 13 laps. It's gonna be like 11 laps of racing here to decide who's gonna win here. Everything's very confusing here. There's so many people out here. There's Chandler and Viper all out at the most pace. Seem to not win it. As Shortbird and Oompa are both in the lead here. Let me check the standings here. Who's gonna win it? Oompa and Shortbird are still both on the same team. Shari will try to fight for the red team. As the Void and the Steps are all going to try to fight for the red team here. I think red team had the most points, but right now as it stands, I think it might be the black team winning. With Viper out, I don't know though, but it's going to be close. But I think at the moment, it's black team winning still. I mean, yeah. Safety car blue, pick this lap. Boxes lap, boxes lap. The Void is the only one who hasn't pitted. Yeah, he should have pitted during the safety car. He's got old intermediates. Is he going to try to stretch it out the entire race? The Void trying to warm up his 23 lap old intermediate here. And I think the safety car might be in next lap here. 25th lap is going to be in, so it's going to be 10 laps of racing here to decide who will win it. Yeah, the Void didn't pit. Weird strategy from him. It's the Void. I think the Void is the substitute that Jolt, because Jolt couldn't make it here. So I think he is on the red team here. So maybe they've been on red team strategy. Yellow team, I don't think they're gonna win here, as they only have Billy in the points here. The rest of the team just sitting in the back. With Dino, the white team here, Dino, the other guy DNF, yeah, most of that team DNF. Yeah, I think there's only Dino and the white team here. I don't know. Might still be in the race. It's very confusing for commentators when they don't have the actual name. Oh, money game with the fake overtake here. As I think it might be Shortbird and Shari here. Gonna fight for the win here. As Oompa's on 7 lap old intermediates here. John Wick 5-second time penalty. I think John Wick might be out here as Flip has won as well. I think John Wick is out of this race here. This is chaos. I think the safety car might stay out another lap here because no, I think it's going to be in this lap. So that will be 10 laps of racing to decide the championship. And there's going to be some chaos here. There's going to be most of the race is DNF'd here. There's 13 people still in it. As it's really slow here. What's happened here? I think you can just overtake. Is it? Oh, Oompa is still in the lead. Shortbird got a bad restart here. As I don't see. I still think Ignore Miles has only got a 5-second time penalty. His time penalty's got out of hand here. If the Void's dropped down, Natty's kind of been this race, to be honest. Don't think he really adapted to the way as well as we all taught him when he got the pole. Of course, I don't think he knew it'd be wet. Oh, and Gilton gonna go for the overtake on the steps here. He's gonna go through completely. And maybe Buddy can go through with Gilton, but Steps is defending nicely. Around the outside, he goes his contact there. Buddy goes through here. got a bit of inconvenience and we get back onto racing here. There's going to be 9 laps left in this race here. It's a very interesting race. There's already back markers as the boy goes into the pits. Someone explain his strategy. I'm a commentator, I kind of get everything in a race, but I do not understand this man's strategy. As, yes, the race seems to be, and Skilton overtakes Natty here. True, and now here, as though this is going to be the most interesting fight of the race here, as, 9 lap old intermediates versus 4 lap old intermediate. The boy is still in the pits, going to be far behind the grid here. Yeah, and adopted go and flip. I've gone side to side, down the inside goes adopted go here. And Money on Natty here. They're going to go side by side, but Money just gets the overtake there. The steps might look for an overtake on Natty here. Trying to put, I forget his team here, trying to put their team back in it. As the red team are just trying as hard as they can. They maybe get a good race here, as most of their drivers, there's 2 drivers in the points, they don't score a lot of points here, scoring only like 15 points here. Umpa scores an extra point for his for black team here, as black team seems to be the best here. Steps here on Natty here, and Money might go on Gilton here, as Gilton tries to defend here. No one's got EOS except for Natty here, and there's going to be in this corner. Shortbread and Oompa don't look like they're fighting. I think Shortbread might be just trying to hold back Shari here. Yeah, I think everyone's shouting for the black team here, as it looks like they're going to be the ones to win it. Oompa takes the fastest lap of the race for a 1:16.37 here, and that is a really good lap. I think he's pulling away from Shortbread, but I don't think they're battling here. I think everyone's looking forward to black team. As the battle in the front is trying to slow down, as Billy and Miles go side by side here, coming into the corner. Billy is last on the race. He has the exit line. True goes Miles here. Miles makes the overtake. Billy might go look for another overtake down to switch back here, but Miles defending nicely here. True, can he make the overtake here? No, and it's just Miles is defending perfectly. There might be Money might try to overtake Gilton here, as there's still a battle between Miles and Billy here. Coming onto the main straight, EOS enables Billy here. EOS to defend Billy here. Can he spray down that here to make a move into turn 1 with a 1:16.1? Billy can't make a move into turn 2, and Money might try to make a move, or Natty might try to make a move on Money here. Oh, bit of spin there from the steps here. And Flip gets a 3-second time behind. Money has made the move on Gilton here. It's clean overtake with lots of speed here, and they don't go side to side. There's no danger in the overtakes. Billy might look for another overtake here in the same spot as Miles overtake him. Coming into this turn here, Billy takes a more tight line there. As Miles coming in here, just doesn't take the tightest line here. Billy takes a pretty tight line coming into this turn here. Can This is going to be a guy who can get the most acceleration down as quick as possible. And I might be EOS enabled here for Billy here. And no, Miles' defending was 2%. But 115.9 from Umbra here. Started in the 118s, now it's all the way down to the below 115s. With 6 laps remaining in this race here, who will win? And it's looking like as if these standings stay the same. If the standings stay like this, then it will be black team on top. Shall we with 3-second time penalty? How many penalties is in this race? Miles with 3-second time penalty. I wonder if these time penalties stick or will they get removed. But I think they might stick with Miles. That would mean Miles would drop all the way down to 8 tier, 7 tier, which would just ruin his chances of leading his team into victory. As Billy's trying to go for an overtake flip with another 5-second time penalty from corner cutting here. This should not be allowed. This is dangerous racing here. How did he get past the evaluation race? 19-second time penalty here. Money and Shortbud and Oompa, the only ones without time penalty. And the steps makes a move on that here into 9th place goes. The steps here. Natty is really struggling out in these wets here. Gonna drop out the points soon here. Gilton with his 3-second time penalty, as he might have just exceeded track limits there a bit. As Miles was still pushing. As Shortbud and Oompa, I don't know if they're fighting here. I don't think they're fighting here. Shortbud's still fighting here with Viper here. It's a yellow flag, the boy is slowing down here. And I don't think this red car might be retiring at the end of this lap here. With a 115.3 from Shortbud. How does he keep coming up with these times here? At night he tries to look for another move on the steps here. It's 0.8 between Shortbud and Oompa here. Set to yellow flag. I think there's a yellow car slowing down. Who's that? It's Money here slowing down. Yellow flag. Flip has DNF'd on track here. What's happened there? I think Flip is bad as he's just stopped on track here. He's gone into the wall. What? I don't know what happened there, but the safety car is deployed here. Billy makes the overtake on Sherry here through the pits here, because if it wasn't through the pits, as Sherry puts on a new set of intermediates, but there's a hole at the pits as you put on a fresh set of tires. Everyone, as it boosted here, might go up to 3rd here with yellow team. As all of their drivers are in the points now. Yellow looks like the favourites. Everyone, 2 people are on the dries now. The Steps and Gilton both on softs here to finish out the race. I think it was the right call here to go on the softs here. Wait, is the safety car in this lap? I have no idea. I cannot see anything. But I think the safety car might be in this lap. And people are saying it's a one lap safety car here. That would be quite insane. Yeah, and safety car in this lap here. That was incredible. One lap safety car. Just to cover Flip's incident in at turn 2 here. And I might just give the edge to Shortbread. And any other drivers that pit might give the edge to Gilton to just give that team another big boost. The other team might be one of the underdogs here to get a good second or third. And now as the steps is overtaking that here. There's their side by side here coming through the turn, and Natty's got ahead of the steps. Steps is out of the points here. As Natty has gone through past Gilton, the boy past the steps here. His strategy may have paid off. As Gilton into the pits again, maybe he just didn't like how the softs felt. As Gilton maybe has just screwed his chances back on the intermediate. Wow, this lap has so much. Yeah, I think Gilton has beaten it by going back onto the intermediate here. He could have finished out the race. Just 2 laps with struggling on the intermediate. Could have got at least a point for the yellow team. That could have been a crucial point for the yellow team here. But no, he's just thrown it all away just to go back in the intermediates. Not going to be in a safety car. As Showy might look for a move on the Dr. Go as he's got the pressure tyres here. Might go down the inside. No, he's not. But it's very late breaking from the Dr. Go here. Cut off Showy here. As Red Team have lost it, and I think that's just given Black the lead. 18 laps, half the race on intermediates, half the race on intermediates. You split the race in 2. And Oompa as Natty is the fastest lap for Red Team, I think. As he gets 1 extra point here. And what a drive from Oompa here. And what a race. What a drive, what a race. Yellow flag here, Natty slows down. What has happened here? He's just spun a little, I think. He's let Devoy too here. The steps are struggling out on the soft here. Maybe it wasn't the right call to go back on the intermediates, as he is faster though. But he still hasn't called his 10th place. Gilton has beaten it by going back. Oompa with a 3-second time penalty. Has it changed anything? Yes, it has. Oompa Shortbread with the victory here. Oompa takes a penalty at the end. What has happened there? He has binned it. He has absolutely destroyed his chances of winning. As Shortbread takes first, Oompa takes second, Money takes third, Billy takes 4, Dino takes 5th, Sherry takes 6, Mario takes 7, Dr. Go takes 8. The Void still yet to finish here. Coming up to the line, where will this put him here? It might put him in last, it probably won't put him in last. And the Void in 9th, Natty up to 9th as the Void has a 12-second time penalty. As steps up to the line, ERS enabled, trying to break that 12-second mark with Devoy here. And he goes and he spins into a little fun gesture as he ends the race. What a dramatic... I think the yellow team has finished second here, and I told him driver of the day was Money Game. But I think the real driver of the day, if he actually had finished the race, was, I think all of us were thinking of him. It's F1 Overwatch. He just couldn't finish the race. But well done to all the drivers who raced in Brazil here. What a race. Very interesting. There was loads of action. Yeah, it was a big problem from Umber there. How did he get a penalty at the last corner? He might have just exceeded track limits. As black team takes home the victory with a 1-2. Perfect way to end the fight. And that is finishes off black team. I think there's one other person I'm forgetting about. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think that finishes off it. But thank you everyone for watching this wonderful race here. Now you had that the fastest lap here. It gets him an extra point. When the standings, I think the standings might be posted here soon. As only 13 people finished the race here.